If I was staying in that vein, I would say that money can be a wall, um, because it can insulate you from emergencies. So I give an example. If I have in my world $25,000 saved up, if I come downstairs and there's a boot on my car, that's not an emergency anymore. That's an inconvenience. You
Mm,
know, so I feel like the more money you have, and I don't mean like an absorbent amount of money, but
right.
the more money you have, the more you can insulate yourself. In the same way insulation is on a wall, you can insulate yourself from emergencies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way I look at it. I mean, if I had to put it in my own terms, I like to. My analogy is a crock pot
Mm,
because I feel like if you can do things low and slow, you'll like the end result much better.
yeah.
So I sometimes have to tell people who want to do too much at one time to slow down. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like you can't, well, you can, but you can't fix your credit and invest. And I want to save up for retirement. And I want to do this. And I want to do this. And I want to do this. You got one paycheck. You know what I mean? So the reality is, if you're trying to get out of debt, I suggest people get out of debt first. Then let's start talking about credit. You know what I mean? Then let's start talking about retirement. But I feel like when people have too many irons in the fire, it'll put the fire out. You know what I mean? So sometimes you'll be frustrated because you got 15 different things that you're working on with your money, and none of them are working because, again, you get one check.